My mother wouldn't listen. She's like, don't talk, just show me. I don't care what comes out of your mouth. I need to see it. Show me that you are reformed. Show me that you are ready to make better decisions.
Did you show her?
I sure did.
How?
The truth? By the time I made it, she passed. Well, from New York, a mom, love being a mom, and an advocate for the voiceless, for young girls and women. So I'm here to stand up for what society may call black sheeps. Because I see myself in these young girls, and everyone deserves a second chance. Prison wasn't the answer for me. I didn't need to go through that experience to become who I am. You know, it was like drugs just hit our community like an atomic bomb. And unfortunately, my father was a part of that. And not only did we have to take several steps back into the struggle, we've seen the effects of him being removed from the home. And we also seen the stress that my mother had to cover for all 4 of her children while going to college, while working a job. I became like a second mom and kind of resented my parents for it. For me, it was just to fast track success, because at this point, when I committed my crime, was committing the crimes, I was in college myself, you know, and I was a freshman. But in that environment, most of the girls, they didn't look like me. They were driving to school. They had money for lunch. They were able to pay $500 for their school books. And I used that as an excuse to, you know what, let me just traffic drugs. This will help me to get the money that I need and also be able to support my family, my brothers, my mother, help her out. I'm the oldest of 4, and the only girl. So to me, it was the easy route and a quick way to make money, you know. And so now I put myself in a position to be removed. I finally had to sit back and not blame everybody else, not blame the system, not blame my parents, not blame the school, not blame the fact that we were in poverty. I had to really take a look at myself and say, this is a decision you made. What's the comeback gonna look like? You know, how do you remove this number and become your name? I went from transporting dope to transporting hope. The system makes it like a life sentence that you can't get away from. So you made this mistake and now it's just on you for the rest of your life. At what point does the system hold itself accountable from the conception of when a child is born to when they're placed in prison? You know, and so there's so many systems that we can't really say they're broken because they're working the way they need to work. Because now that you're home, how do you remove that stigma? You made a mistake, you could get back up and still be great. And your mistake is your mistake. It's not your life sentence. And I'm excited for the thousands and thousands of more that's to come based off of this work with Clean Slate. And it's needed.